Hello my friends, welcome to my channel Bringer of Light Intuitive. I'm Cindy. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome in or welcome back depending on if you are new. And if you are, I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Say hello, let me know that you're here so that I can say hi back and welcome you. And if you haven't yet decided to join my community, I would love to invite you to hit that subscribe button so that you always know when I'm going to post a reading. When I do post a reading. So we're going to go ahead and get started on our reading. This is a who am I reading for reading, and that's where I get a message and you tell me who I'm reading for, because honestly that's why I am here and that's why I do this. So go ahead and let me know in the comments who I'm reading for, how this resonates, anything else you want to share, and let's go ahead and get the message. All right. If you ever want a private reading with me, that information is always in the description box of every video. And let's get started. What is the message that you need to know today? Who am I reading for? What do they need to know? What do they need to know today? I've got the Nine of Wands. That's my wounded warrior energy. What's going on with this Nine of Wands? I feel like you are, and the Seven of Swords. I feel like you're not trusting your path forward. But what you can't see is that you're being prepared for exactly what you want. There's some energy that you've had to overcome, some really difficult energy here that you've had to overcome. And I feel like what's going on here, to the one that I am reading for, you tell me who you are. I feel like you are, in the past, you have put in a lot of work, a lot of effort to keep something going. Maybe this is a relationship. Maybe this is a job situation. Maybe this is something different. But I feel like with that wounded warrior energy, it feels like each of the the wands. I'm feeling like this is me pouring out my energy. I have just all this energy that I'm pouring into something. And I feel like it's like you were being taken advantage of. With the Seven of Swords, it feels very, I call it Swordsy. This is my shady character right here. But see how he's running away from her, and it's like dark, and it's just like you don't trust. But there's also a squawker here. I feel like you, in this situation, you have poured out all of your energy, all of your focus, all of your attention, all of your love, all of you into a situation. And I feel like you maybe are getting lip service, but you're also feeling totally taken advantage of in this situation. And I feel like this person is off doing, this person or this situation is just taking all of your energy and going off and leaving you feeling hurt, because this is a wounded warrior energy. I feel like you are either done with that cycle or you're coming to the end of that cycle, because the number 9 is also a number of, it's like coming to a fruition or completion. It's like that cycle is coming to fruition, so you know we're at the end, it's completion, we're walking away. I feel like you've learned a lot in this energy. So like I said, this is a relationship. This could be a job situation. This could be something completely different, and it actually could be trickling, the energy could be trickling into all of those areas in your life. I feel like you've been either being guided to take a time out from this, or you have literally closed that chapter, and now you're sitting in this energy of, really realizing what you don't want anymore. That you're not willing to pour into what does not pour into you. because that's an out of balance energy and you were taken advantage of. Maybe you were controlled, or you felt like somebody controlled you. Maybe you felt like there was just something controlling you, really. And either way, highly toxic energy. Either way, very, very difficult, very challenging, very, like, you have overcome a lot by whatever this was that you dealt with, all right? But you're still standing. Look at that. You're still standing, and you're hopeful for the future. And I feel like you can't yet see what you are coming into is a perfect alignment. Now, this could be love. This could be a perfect alignment in some other way. But I feel like you are being guided to, or you are literally in this energy of kind of like restructuring yourself. Thinking about what it is that your gut, your heart is telling you moving forward in whatever the situation is, or all areas of your life. You're thinking about, this is what I'm going to pour my energy into, and this is what I'm not going to pour my energy into moving forward. This is what I'm going to accept. This is what I'm not going to tolerate. You're like restructuring everything. And I feel like you're being guided to do that. And this person has put themselves in a bubble, and she's literally, her eyes are closed to anything else, and she's not listening to any outer opinions of anyone else. She's literally only listening to her gut. She is spending time with herself. She's not giving to any situation or any person but herself, prioritized. And it's like, you need this time to really restructure everything and move forward. And so what's next for you is a perfect alignment that's going to check all of your boxes, that's very balanced and healthy and stable. That is it's like it was created just for you. Literally, it's going to feel like home, whether this is love, a new relationship, whether this is you laying down boundaries in a current relationship and letting go of any sort of toxic energy, any codependency or anything. You're restructuring, and maybe that re-sparks your energy with this person. If you're in a committed relationship, you've got something very beautiful changing here. So you take it how it fits. Now, this could be a work environment. This could be maybe your career. You might be changing your career. You're coming into something brand new, though, a re-spark or something brand new that's literally a divine alignment for you. It was created for you. It's going to feel like home. It's going to feel very content and peaceful, safe. It is going to feel very fulfilling. It is like the ultimate wish fulfillment, because you have been taking the time to really go within and figure out what it is that you want. You're restructuring everything for yourself. So you are getting so clear about what you want and what you don't want. You're getting clear about what you gave in the past and what was taken from you, and how you felt so taken advantage of, and you're not doing that anymore. And that's why you're attracting in this perfect situation for you. You're going to be able to recognize it when it comes, because you've done this restructuring. So don't skip this step if you haven't done it yet. Okay? So I just want to say that I feel like these energies just keep confirming what I've already said. So I feel like we already have the reading that we need. But see, I feel like you have poured in all of your heart and soul, and you felt ignored, or you felt taken advantage of, or you felt disappointed, you felt let down. And that is the cycle that's literally closing. And the world says we've come full circle in that cycle. You've learned so much, but you're also taking everything that you learned into this higher level of your own self. You're stepping into this higher version of you. And life is about to look a lot different because of all of this. It actually is turning out in your favor, but you're closing down a very big cycle and you're stepping into a very big new version of yourself. And you can expect a lot of success. You can expect a lot of victory, and you can expect your new cycle. Cycles always go in 10s. This is a 10. You can expect your new cycle to look a whole lot different than what you've walked away from or what you've changed, this old cycle that's closed. And remember, you're coming into a divine alignment of some kind that is balanced, healthy, stable, whole, happy, fulfilling, fortune after difficulty. Like, seriously, things are lining up in your favor. You just can't see them yet. But if you haven't done this restructuring, you're not going to until you get clear about what you want. Then it's like your eyes are going to open to this. So don't skip this step. Let me know where you're at on this timeline in the comments below. Whoever I'm reading for, let me know who you are. And I thank you for being here. If you don't mind, hit that like button on the way out. And I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next one.